Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to be upfront with you. This is going to be a somewhat political post. What we're going to talk about today are tariffs. And I haven't seen any United States-based photo, video, YouTuber point this out. And so I guess it's on me. So as people definitely know, we had this election in the United States. And I know some of my international viewers are probably freaking out about it. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to freak out about it. So tariffs. The incoming person elected to the office of president says that he's going to put tariffs on everything made in China that comes into the United States. So let's talk about this. What does that include? Godox flashes, DJI products, Osmo Pocket 3, this G95, Lumix G95, made in China. This Lumix 12-60, pretty sure that's made in China too. All right? Just because something is a Japanese company doesn't mean it's not made in China. G9 I'm filming on right now, made in China. Movo mic that I have right here, made in China. The only thing I'm using right now that isn't made in China is the 12-35 f2.8 that I am filming on right now. So tariffs. I hear somebody out there saying, well, he said that China is going to pay the tariffs. That's not how tariffs work. It's never been how tariffs work. Tariffs are an import tax. Okay. So when Panasonic, North America, imports a camera that's made in China into the United States, they pay that tariff. So 20%, 30%, 40%, whatever it is, they have to pay that. All right. So that gets tacked on to the cost of the product. They turn around, they sell it to the resellers, right? The Amazon, B&H, Adorama, your local Best Buy, any bricks and mortar camera store, they get slapped with that tariff. What are they going to do? They're going to turn around and sell it to you with that tariff tacked on. It wouldn't be surprising if they padded that a little bit too, right? So, and as far as him telling you that China was going to pay for that tariff, like, he told you that Mexico was going to pay for the wall. That didn't happen. He's told you a lot of things that are simply not true. Enough about him. The point here I'm trying to make is that all of this stuff is going to cost more. So if you're planning on a purchase, you need a new flash, you need a drone, DJI, they got like 90% of the worldwide drone market. You're not going to find a substitute for that. So if you're planning on buying a drone, you probably want to do it sooner rather than later. Before Inauguration Day, if you're in the United States. And it's not just this equipment. What else do you need to do your business? What else do you need to be a professional photographer, a professional videographer? Transportation. Need a vehicle. If you're coming up on the need for a new vehicle for your business, you're probably going to buy, if you're buying an American-made vehicle, you're going to want to do that pretty soon, before the inauguration. Why? And I hate to burst people's bubbles about this, but American-made vehicles have at most 75% domestic content. That means they have at least 25% imported content. And that's just a few vehicles. Most vehicles have way more imported content in them than, just 25%. And you can bet your bottom dollar that some of that stuff is made in China. So when that comes into the United States, the auto manufacturer is going to pay that tariff. Okay, they're going to build that car. They're going to sell that car to the dealer. They're going to tack those tariffs right on top of that cost. right? What's the dealership going to do? They're going to turn around and they're going to tack that tariff on top, right? Means it's coming straight out of your pocket. What about food? Well, you need food to survive. They're actually talking about putting tariffs on imported food. Coffee, right? We don't grow coffee in the United States except for Hawaii, and there's no way Hawaii is going to supply the demand that we have here. Not going to happen. So your daily cup's going to cost more. The maddening thing is that we've seen this before. We've tried this before. Crash 29 happens in, I think it was 1930. Herbert Hoover, with the help of the Senate, puts tariffs on imported agricultural products and other items, and it made the Great Depression worse. It was not a smart move. So this is just going to be a replay of that. We know how the movie goes. We know. As far as food costs are concerned, and this is getting a little bit away from tariffs, who harvests all the produce in this country? I should say all, but a lot of the produce in this country. And you're going to round up all those people and kick them out of the country. So now the farmers are going to have to find somebody else to harvest those crops, which means they're going to have to pay more. So your food costs are going to go up. And the thing that is really, really amazing to me is that I am seeing posts from people who voted the way they did, who are now freaking out about stuff because they're starting to realize what is happening. It's not just tariffs. It has to do with the cabinet appointments and all that stuff. His plans to purge generals, because he's planning to purge generals, folks. He wants people loyal to him and not the Constitution. And I'm sure in our ranks, we'll find some people who are willing to go along with him. So, again, you know, I see these people who are suddenly waking up to this after voting the way they did. It would be entertaining if it weren't so tragic. You know, people going, oh, you mean China's not going to pay for the tariffs? Seriously, I've seen people say this, like, oh, they looked it up and they actually did their research too late to see how tariffs work. And it's kind of an oh crap moment because they now know what's going to happen. So those are my thoughts on this. Again, I felt like I needed to say this because nobody else is. It's like everybody wants to go along and go la-di-la-di-da-di-da. Nothing's going to change. It's going to change a whole lot. Really glad I bought this V8 63 when I did. I'm going to do a video about why I did. I have a TT850. Was giving me some reliability problems. Might have to do with age, but we'll do that in another video. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on this. If you want to leave a comment below, that's fine. If you leave me a nastygram, it's going to get deleted. You're not going to post again. I have a zero tolerance for stuff like that. You want to leave me a rational, logical response, because I'm all about rationality and logic here, folks. I don't buy into BS. That's fine. But the minute you get nasty, you're gone. Hey, you know, on the off chance that you like this video, pop the like button. It's a big help to me. I'm Todd Manor. I will see you next time.